So I'm already logged into the stackblitz.com and I have opened a blank JavaScript project. If you don't know how to do a blank JavaScript project in Stackblitz, please watch one of our earlier videos where we are showing how to create a project in Stackblitz. So let's declare a few variables here and see different operations using JavaScript. So I'm going to declare a variable a, which is I'm going to assign a value of 5 to it. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to pull up the console up here so we can just see the what we are doing in the JavaScript and if we are also logging any value to the console. So now we have so far declared variable a. Let me declare variable b and assign a value of 10 to it. Now what I want to do is I want to log the values of variable a and variable b to the console. Let's do that. So we say console.log and a, and as soon as we do that, you can see the console has a value of 5 showing for variable a. And now let's log the value of variable b to the console dot log and b, and as soon as I do that, you can see the value of the variable b is also logged to the console. Let's declare a variable c and do some addition. So let c is equal to a plus b, and now let's see the value of variable c. And as you can see in the console, we see the value of the variable c to be 15. So here we see a quick example of addition using the plus operator. So now let's look at the subtraction example. This time I'm going to log the value of variable a little differently. So here you go. So we're going to say console.log and we're going to say value of variable a is, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the concatenation operator and use the variable a, and you can see that here what we have a string and numeric. What JavaScript does, it does the implicit conversion and concatenates them together and shows us the result. So we can see the value of variable a is 5. Now let's do the same thing with the variable b, and we say console.log and value of variable b is, and then what we do is we do the same thing. We use the variable b here, and then we can see that the value of the variable b is 10. Now let's declare the variable c. Let c is equal to b minus a, and let's log the value of variable c. Console.log the value of variable c is, and then we use the plus operator and say c, and then there you go. So here we can see that what JavaScript did, it read the value of variable b and then subtracted value of variable a from it, b minus a, which was 10 minus a, and then that is equal to 5, and the value of variable c is 5. Now let's do the multiplication example. This time I'm not going to do everything again. I'm just going to replace the operator. Instead of b minus a, I'm going to just do use the asterisk, and as soon as I did that, you can see the value of the variable c is 50 because it has multiplied b with a and then assigned that value to variable c. Now let's look at the division example again, just using the division operator, which is the /, and as soon as I did that, you can see the value of the variable c is 2. 10 divided by 5 is equal to 2. Now let's do the modulus division, and I'm going to use the modulus division operator, which is %. So I'm going to use that, and as soon as I did that, you can see that 5 divides 10 completely. 5 times 2 is equal to 10, so the remainder in this case is 0. So let's change the value of variable a to maybe 3, so it doesn't completely divide the variable b or 10 completely. And as soon as we did that, you can see that the value of the variable c is 1 now, because b is 10 and a is 3. 10 divided by 3 is 9 and the remainder is 1, so that remainder is assigned to the variable c. So let's look at the post increment operator, which is plus plus sign. So here in this example, as you can see, I have declared variable a and assigned a value of 1 to it, and then I have declared variable b and assigned the value of 0 to it. And when we log it, we can see the value of variable a is 1, the value of variable b is initially 0, and then what we did b is equal to a plus plus, and that did the post increment, which is first it assigned the value of variable a, which was 1, to variable b, and so the variable b is 1, and then it increments the value of variable a. Let's see if it did that. So I'm just going to copy paste this statement instead of typing it again, selecting Control C and then Control V, and you can see that the value of the variable a is 2. Now let's look at the pre-increment operator, and we know that in the pre-increment operator the plus plus sign comes before the variable. So in this case, what we're going to do, we're going to remove a from here and assign and put the letter a here. So here we are saying is first increment the value of variable a and then assign that to b, and now you can see that both variable b and a are 2, because we started with a is equal to 1, b was 0, and then what we did pre-increment, which is incrementing the value of variable a by 1, assigning that to variable a as well as assigning it to variable b. So both variable a and b, they have value of 2. Now let's look at the post decrement operator, which is minus minus, and we know that for post decrement operator the minus minus sign comes after the variable. So in this case, you can see that we started with the variable a, which is equal to 1, and then we have declared variable b, which is 0. Initial values of variable a is 1 and b is 0. Then what we are doing, assigning the value of the variable a to variable b, and b becomes 1, and then we are decreasing the value of variable a by 1, so a becomes 0. So there you go, you can see that the value of variable a is 0. Now the other example we wanted to see is the pre-decrement operator, and for the pre-decrement operator we put the minus minus sign before the variable. So let's do that, and now you can see that we started with the variable a equal to 1 and the initial value of variable b was 0, and then what we did the pre-decrement, which means is decrease the value of variable a by 1 first and then assign it to variable a as well as variable b. So both variable a and b, they have value of 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. So that was a quick demo about different mathematical or arithmetic operators in JavaScript. We looked at the addition, subtraction, division, modulus division for the remainder, as well as the post increment, the pre-increment, and the post decrement and the pre-decrement. Now let's look at our last example for string concatenation. So what I'm going to do is now instead of this, what I'm going to do is actually let's remove these here, these from here, and let's use some string variables. So let's say variable a has a value of jump, let's say start, and what we're going to do is for variable b we are going to use in, and then declaring variable c, and we're gonna say, let's say minutes, and then declaring another variable called message. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna say a plus, and we're going to maybe add a space here also, and then b plus again a space, and then plus and c. So let's see what are the values of variable a, b, c, and message. So let's log them in the console and see what they look like. Console.log, I'm going to say value of variable a is, and then we're going to say plus a, and then there we go. We can see the value of variable a is jumpstart. Same thing for the variable b, value of variable b is, and then we say plus b, and then I'm going to do this just to be consistent with our typing here, and then console.log value of variable c is, and then what we do is we say plus c, and then we can see the individual values of variable a, which is jumpstart, then the value of the variable b, which is in, and the value of the variable c, which is minutes. Now let's look at what the variable message has. And there you go, we can see the variable message has the concatenated value of variable a, b, and c, which is jumpstart in minutes, as well as we have used the space here, so it has also concatenated it. So there you go, this was a quick introduction as well as demonstration of operators in JavaScript. We looked at the arithmetic operators, we looked at addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, remainder division. We looked at the post increment, which is plus plus, pre-increment, which is plus plus, and then the variable name. We looked at the post decrement, which is the variable name and the minus minus, and the pre-increment, which is minus minus and the variable name. We also looked at the string concatenation operator, which is the plus sign. So I hope now you feel comfortable using these operators in JavaScript. In the next video, we will look at the logical operators and the if condition, which is also called as the conditional statement. So thank you for watching this video. See you next time.